My name is Angeannette Pinkston, and I am a filmmaker. Because I just love interacting with other people and, making them stars of different productions. Because it's something that I grew up with and something that I love doing. And after retiring from NYPD, before retiring from NYPD, I was always interested in doing that. When I was younger, I was in it. But as I retired, I was able to do anything I wanted to do, and that is what I wanted to do. Well, I'm a retired detective from NYPD, first responder for World Trade Center 9/11. And after retiring, I got into what I love doing, which is getting into films, doing my magazine, which is called Sky Magazine, There's No Limits to Reaching the Top. And I've also done a lot of community events, like celebrating 5 boroughs within 5 days, Staten Island Fashion Week, and so much more, but right now I'm doing a lot of filmmaking. I love cop genres. I love dealing with storylines with cops. I love thrillers, and I also love horror films. Those are a few films that I will be getting into more. Well, when I was younger, I've always been fascinated with uniforms. And my father was a military vet. He basically was a Navy guy who cooked on the ship. And basically, as I was growing up, I got into being a part of a band with a uniform, and then I got into security with a uniform, and then eventually I got to be a police officer, and then I got promoted to a detective. So during that time, I've always been doing poetry and different poems and things like that. I've been in plays. So as I grew up, mind frame changed a little bit, and that's what got me into doing films, because I was actually in my first film when I was about 18. And I loved it ever since, and it's always been a passion of mine. Okay, well, dealing with NYPD, there's a movie that I have produced, directed, and casted, and did everything, executive producer. It's called Keys. And it's about crooked cops, honest cops, and then there were others. And I basically dealt with that while working for NYPD, crooked cops, because there's always crooked cop, honest cops, and there's a lot more honest cops than there are crooked cops, because I can attest I am an honest cop. And then there were others meaning there were people that was relating to them, post office workers who always deliver the mail, other people that always interacted with police officers, the community, and so forth. Those are others. To be well known, basically. So people, when they look up my name, which they are doing now, I'm really getting noticed. Me and my daughter, we're really getting noticed by the public because we have a television show. They recognize us from that. We've been in a lot of films, and they know that I'm a producer and director. So yeah, to be well known and become one of those top executive producers and directors and producers for films, where they see my name, they want to work with me. Yes, of course. Why shouldn't it be? Because a lot of people deal with different types of arts and everything, and with me being a producer, director, yeah, I would love to be funded. And if you have a genre dealing with arts like painting or whatever, yes, you should be funded. Why not? I'm convincing people to do the things my way. I do. I have a way of talking to people, and when I talk, I hear in the background, I have a way of talking to people, and I could convince people to look at things my way. Because, sometimes they have a way to look at different things, and then I give them my way, my version, and they realize it's better. So yeah. Oh my gosh, my dream project is just to get one of my movies or something in one of the best film festival, and then to win an Oscar. I would love to win an Oscar because of what I'm doing and with one of my movies, and I would love to win an Oscar, and I see it in my future. Well, to go after what you want, to basically, if you dream it, you should achieve it. And don't be afraid of going after what you want. It's like God put something in your mind and you dreamt about it. And then when you woke up, you still had that thought in your mind. And basically go after it. Don't let anyone intimidate you saying that you can't do it, because you can. Anyone can. Just don't be afraid. If you dream it, you can achieve it. Gosh, everyone loves Keys, the movie that I'm re-editing right now and bringing it back out. And I'm still involved with a lot of different movies, because I'm either involved with them as a director, producer, or whatever. And a lot of people want to get involved with it because they know who I am. And I think what made me well known is Keys, about crooked cops, honest cops, and then there were others, because they saw the way I filmed, and we had a lot of people there. So I think that's what really made me well known within the industry. Negative people, crooked people that go after someone's dream and say they could do something else with it, and then they lie and steal their money. I don't like that about the industry. I don't like people who are portraying a different person than what they really are, because eventually it's all found out, at the end. But, that's what I don't like about the industry. People lie sometimes. They're crooked, and just be truthful. Be truth to yourself. If you're not this person, don't pretend to be that person. And you have people following you thinking that you are that person, but you really aren't. That's what I don't like about the industry. And don't steal people money, because people work hard to do these things for themselves and to put other people in their project. And then to turn around, that person they trusted to oversee everything ran away with their funds or their project, and now is renamed after them. Don't do that. That's what I hate, crooked people. Help me.